Martell Holt has just dropped a bombshell, exposing the Love and Marriage Huntsville production team in a major way. For those who have been following the drama surrounding Martell, Melody, and the entire cast, this revelation is massive. Martell has taken to social media and public interviews to accuse the producers, including Carlos King, of manipulating the show's narrative and intentionally editing the footage to make him look like the villain. He's not holding back, but the real question is Martell telling the truth, or is this just another performance? Is this a desperate attempt to shift the blame and regain control over his public image? Martell has been a central figure on Love and Marriage Huntsville since the show began, often appearing as the unfaithful husband with a messy past. Over the years, fans have watched as Martell's marriage to Melody fell apart, with allegations of infidelity at the core of their dramatic divorce. This storyline took over the show, with Martell's reputation taking a serious hit. He was portrayed as the man who broke his family apart, and for the longest time, that's how the public saw him. Melody, on the other hand, seemed to move on and rebuild her life, further cementing Martell's image as the villain in the eyes of fans. But recently, Martell has begun speaking out against the very show that helped build his public persona. In a string of interviews and social media posts, he's been accusing Carlos King and the production team of manipulating the show's content, saying that the producers edit the footage to make him look worse than he actually is. According to Martell, entire conversations are taken out of context, restructured, or manipulated to fit a specific narrative that paints him as the bad guy while protecting other cast members, especially Melody. This is a serious accusation. If Martell is right, it means that what viewers are seeing on Love and Marriage Huntsville isn't the full picture. Reality TV is notorious for its editing tricks, and this wouldn't be the first time a show has been accused of manipulating its content to create more drama. The question, though, is whether Martell is actually telling the truth, or if he's just lashing out after years of playing a role on the show. Martell has been part of the show from the very beginning, and while he's been portrayed as a troubled husband and ex-husband, he's also benefited from the spotlight. So why, after all this time, is he suddenly speaking out against the show? Some insiders believe that Martell's accusations are motivated by more than just frustration with how he's been portrayed on the show. Over the past year, he's faced multiple public embarrassments, including ongoing child support issues and failed business ventures. It's clear that Martell is struggling in various aspects of his life, and some believe he's now trying to shift the narrative and regain control of his public image. By attacking the show and the producers, he could be attempting to rewrite his story and distance himself from the negative image that's been created for him. But here's where things get even messier. Martell has been hinting that the producers, specifically Carlos King, have been using him as a scapegoat for ratings. According to Martell, Carlos King has intentionally painted him as the villain in order to keep viewers interested. He claims that producers have stirred the pot behind the scenes, encouraging cast members to bring up certain topics, instigate arguments, and create drama for the cameras. This wouldn't be the first time that a reality TV show has been accused of staging or coaching cast members to create conflict, but if Martell is right, it raises a major question. If he's been manipulated into becoming the villain, why has he continued to play along? While Martell has been vocal about his frustrations with the production team, he's also been part of the drama that has kept viewers hooked. For example, during the earlier seasons of Love and Marriage Huntsville, Martell played the part of the charming husband, and his affair storyline became one of the most talked about moments on the show. It seems like he was happy to play along when the show was portraying him in a way that benefited him. Now, however, he seems to be shifting blame, accusing the producers of creating a narrative where he's the bad guy, but did he ever push back when it suited him? One of Martell's most controversial claims